In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to move your Arweave from your exchange to your Ledger cold wallet and then back to the exchange. Here's what the steps look like. We're going to skip the buying selling part since I'm assuming you already know how that works. But if you don't, no worries, you can check out the buy and sell video at any time. The main focus here are the transfers. In this example, I'll be using a Ledger Nano S Plus, but the steps are pretty much the same for the Nano S, Nano X, and other Ledger cold wallets. I'll be using Kraken as the exchange since it's one of the most popular centralized exchanges in North America. Now that said, the exchange you use doesn't really matter. The process is basically the same for all of them. What does matter is making sure that you have the correct wallet address and correct network, because sending crypto to the wrong address could mean losing it forever. So the example we have here is the Radium token that's running on the Solana network in Kraken. And we want to transfer it to the Ledger Live, so we have to ensure that we're using the same network. There are 3 security requirements that you must follow before doing the transfers. Number 1, make sure your operating system is up to date. And if you can't update it because your hardware is too old, maybe it's time to upgrade the hardware. Number 2, update all software. In this case, specifically, we're going to be using Chrome to connect to the exchange, the Ledger Live software to connect to your ledger. And if you have an antivirus, make sure your virus definitions are up to date. And last but not least, ensure that your Ledger firmware is also running at the latest version. Okay, so let's start. On the left, I have Kraken open in Chrome. And on the right side, I have Ledger Live software open, connected to my Ledger device, as you can see in the small camera. So I want to transfer Arweave, but I want to see what type of coin or token it is. So I'm going to look for Arweave in Kraken. And it's showing me that it's running on its own native chain or native network. I'm going to check in Ledger Live to see if Arweave is supported. Okay, it looks like it has some support, so I'm going to install it. It doesn't say Ledger Live supported, but it just says learn more. So it probably requires a third-party app integration. So now that it's installed, let's see if we can add an account. No, the only one that's available is Ethereum. And when I click on learn more, it takes me to the Ledger site, but they don't have any information on it. The page is empty. I think they probably forgot to add the details on the site. So what I can do is I can open up a new screen and look for the Arweave wallet. So the Arweave wallet app, official app is this one here. It's arweave.app. So what we have to do is connect your account securely. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to open up the Arweave app on the Ledger. It says Arweave not ready. I'm clicking right. It says click to initialize. So I'm going to press both buttons. Still doing something. Okay, it says ready. So now I just have to connect the Arweave wallet with the Ledger. Okay, there's a button here. It's a plus button. I'm going to click on it. And then I'm looking for Ledger. Oh, here we go. It says Ledger awaiting release. We're going to test it anyway. Connect with Ledger. Okay, it looks like it worked. And this is the address. So because this is the first time I'm doing it, I'm going to test it with a small amount. I'm going to go back to Kraken. I'm going to add the withdrawal address. It doesn't look like there's a memo, so I'm going to skip the memo. And the nickname I'll give it is Ledger Arweave. And then I'll just put the name of the site, arweave.app. Add withdrawal address. I have to confirm it now. I'm going to go to my Gmail. This one here, the last one. Confirm. It's been approved. Go back to Kraken. So I'll put half the amounts. So instead of 4.2, I'll send 2 Arweaves. And that's approximately $13 USD. So review, confirm. Okay, looks like it was initiated. Let's see now what happens. Okay, so I'm back. After almost 20 minutes, the transaction is still pending, but we can just leave it running in the background. What's more important is to see if I received the balance. So when I go to the Arweave app, it's showing me that I did receive the 2 Arweaves, which is a good sign. I mean, the only thing is this interface is not the most, user-friendly or intuitive. It's a bit unusual as an interface, but we'll work with whatever we get. So now I want to send the transactions, but before sending them, I'm going to reset all the settings as if this is the first time I connect to Arweave. So you can also be comfortable with it. So I'm going to click reset here and just restart the whole process from scratch, as if this is the first time we're working with the site, and now we want to access our coins from Ledger and then transfer them back to the exchange. So the first thing is, we have to unlock the Ledger. So let me just unlock mine. It's a demo, so I have an easy pin. I hope yours is a little bit more complex. The next thing I want to do is open up the Arweave app. Perfect. So I'll go back to the site. So let me just close it and reopen it. It's arweave.app. Okay, I'm going to click on the plus. I'm going to select connect with Ledger. Although it says awaiting release, it works. So connect with Ledger. And if I click finish, perfect. It shows me the amount here. So now I'm going to click on send. It's asking me for the address and the amount. So let me go get the Arweave wallet address. If I click on portfolio and then deposit, type Arweave, this one here. Network, it says Arweave, so it's not an Ethereum or Solana token, so it's good. It matches on both sides. So I copied the address. I'm going to paste it here on the arweave.app website. And for the amount, I'm just going to press on max. So you see I sent 2 Arweaves, and now I'll be able to send back 1.96 because of the fees. And that's it. I'm just going to click submit and see if it works. Actually, on the Ledger device, it's asking me to confirm. So I'm going to press right. Again, the quantity is good. And approve with both buttons. Perfect. So as you can see, it says transaction sent. It's probably going to take a few minutes for the transaction to clear. Okay, so I'm back after a couple of minutes. I'm checking on the Kraken site in the activity log, and it does look like the deposit was successfully initiated. It's probably going to take a couple of minutes to clear, but everything worked out as expected. So you just have to be patient and, take your time when you're doing these things. And please let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them.